tight. Guard the doors both day and night. Passwords strong like shields of gold. Love and wisdom shared in bold. Protect our circle, keep it clear. Online shadows lurking near. Guard your fire, don't let it slip. Family strong with cyber tips. Fishing lines in waters deep. Don't let them pull what you keep. Links they shine, but traps they weave. Trust your heart, don't be deceived. Protect our circle, keep it clear. Online shadows lurking near. Guard your fire, don't let it slip. Family strong with cyber tips. Every click we take, be wise.
Do your kids, or you for that matter, reach for a screen first thing in the morning and last thing before bed? A digital detox might be just what your family needs to breathe, reconnect, and rediscover peace. Welcome to Family Cyber Tips Daily, where on Thursdays, we look at digital wellness and balance. If you've ever caught your kid scrolling endlessly or found yourself doing the same, today's tip might just save your sanity. We're talking about digital detox and why your family needs one yesterday. Now, we've released several episodes around this narrative. We've spoken about tech Sabbaths, tech-free zones, and today we are simply calling it a digital detox. And I know increasingly the text messages, the emails that I get about downtime and tech has meant that we are revisiting this. And as you know, we don't apologize for repetitions. Behind the scenes, there is a need to get this back to you so that you are clear and your questions are being answered, okay? So we're going to look at several areas as we do each evening, weekday evening. And the first area we're going to look at is why detox is needed. Let's be honest. Tech is amazing, and I'm the first to raise my hand, but too much of it comes at a cost. Kids are more anxious, sleep deprived, and disconnected than ever. Studies show that excessive screen time affects memory, attention span, and even emotional regulation. Parents, too, were overwhelmed, distracted, and often guilty of modeling the same habits we're trying to break. Okay? The next area we're going to look at are signs that your family truly needs a break. All right? And here are some red flags. Mood swings when the Wi-Fi is down. Everybody gets into a frenzy. That is a telltale sign that your family needs a break from tech. Okay? Constant multitasking during meals. Mealtime is supposed to be shut down time. Face the meal and avoid a choke. God forbid it happens. But multitasking can be a thing that reveals to you that, it's time. It's time for that break. The other things like struggles with focus, struggles with sleep, or even relationships. If this sounds familiar, truly, it is detox time. Okay? I think it will be good to do that now. I was debating whether to go or show you something I found that I desperately need to share with you, which somewhat is unrelated to what we're sharing tonight. But let's look at simple detox strategies that has proven to work. Okay? Detox strategies. Don't worry, you don't need to go off grid. Just try these things. Tech-free zones, we've mentioned it. I even said it at the beginning of the podcast. No phones at dinner or in the bedrooms, okay? Now, I know that's a struggle, but there's nothing impossible if you're committed to, doing it. I know that our kids can be, well into this, even ourselves. So suggesting no phones in the bedrooms could sound like an impossible, task, but it's not. And you'll be saving your young one and saving yourself in the long run. We talked about tech Sabbats. I'm focusing on screen Sabbats. 1 day a week without a device or without devices. We've suggested it in earlier episodes. Set app limits together. There are so many tools on your smartphone, so many tools built in, free. Okay, FOC, free of charge. Use built-in screen time tools. Okay, this will definitely be a crucial detox strategy. All right, we spoke about this. Replace, don't just remove. All right, kids don't like wholesale changes. It doesn't work. Do it subtly, do it small. So replace, don't just remove. Encourage outdoor play, board games, and family walks. Make it fun and let it not feel like a punishment to the kids, okay? We move on to what you will gain back if you implement those strategies, okay? You'll be amazed at what you can reclaim, all right? And unless you try these things, you're taking this line, hook, and sinker, okay? I am your mentor, praise God, and you've got to trust me. But to make this even more legit, please try these things out, okay? Like I said, you'll be amazed at the things that you can reclaim. Things like deeper conversations, okay? Better sleep. It's a no-brainer. You detox. There's nothing else to do apart from the outdoor stuff. Next best thing is sleep. So you find that the quality of your sleep will go from strength to strength as you learn to detox, okay? More laughter. Which family, or I don't know any family that doesn't want a little bit of that, or maybe even more. But there'll be more laughter because you're not distracted or consumed by tech, okay? And of course, what follows is peace of mind. Laughter is a medicine for the heart. So there's so many things that will make a detox, fruitful, a detox necessary, because you're getting, beautiful rewards. A digital detox isn't about cutting tech. It's about restoring what matters most. All right? I said I was going to share some things. In several episodes, we've spoken about things like cookies, rejecting cookies, accepting cookies, modifying cookies. I came across a website or an app. Either way, most vendors are mandated to, get consent from you, the user, the visitor. And you've got to accept before you can go into most sites. Any site that's not doing it is playing with fire. But ultimately, you've got to tell people that this is happening, and they have to say yes or no, allow, reject, or purchase. Crazy option, but it's there. Now, I noted something that I believe you should know. And I say that because if you don't know the answer to this, you could well be opening yourself up to a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so like I do, I'm going to log on to the iPhone, the best phone there is. No comments. He's not giving me any money. Okay. So I'm going to go there so you can see it. But it's necessary that I share this. So please humor me another 2 minutes. I hope. All right. So I'm going to, let's see if it's showing up. Yes, it is. Okay. Is it really showing? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to the iPhone. And this is the app. So I wanted to check my speed. My network speed or my router speed. I just wanted to check it. And you can see, oh, you can't. Can you? Oh, great. All right. Why? That is so unfair. All right. So I'm going to disappear. I think that's the only way we're going to get to see this. I'm going to disappear from the screen, but you can hear me. And I hope that you can hear me good because I want you to see the whole thing. So let me hide my camera and it is that one. Okay. Come on. It's not even showing that too. Something else I can do. This is now getting untidy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the website. I have to do this so that you can see it. This is the website or app that I wanted to use. And it came up with these, okay? It says I should accept, reject all, and more options. And I've always advised that you go for the more options or the one that allows you modify. And that's crucial. Okay. So I went there and I got these. Okay. On face value, nothing seems to be wrong. But you see, performance cookies is disabled. That's why it's not colored. Then targeting cookies is also disabled. Store and all that. Those are beautiful things. Okay. But ideally there, you'll just confirm my choices because that seems to tick a box. But if you look up there, you can see vendor list and SDK list. You would have just gone ahead and clicked on confirm voices, rather my choices. Now look at what is on that vendor list. If I open it, can you see? And I actually want to report this vendor because there's no way this is legit. There's no way this should be allowed. They should take the pains of showing us every box that is enabled. If I had just gone ahead easily, I would have not seen this vendor list. And that would have been me confirming that I want that vendor list, and they would drop a file on my system, and that gives them access to a whole lot of stuff. The SDK list, you can see that's disabled. So you will wonder, why are they allowing the vendor list to be? It's just crazy. So I want you to be diligent. This is now more than 2 minutes, but I really want you to be diligent when you are doing these things, okay? Another thing that I said I was going to show you, that was one, but I took a screenshot, and I think I can show myself now. I think. Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, can you see? I visited a Costa shop, recently, and my Wi-Fi, my 5G was playing up, and I advise that you should be wary of public Wi-Fi, and it's for this reason that I'm sharing this. Public Wi-Fi is not really advisable. I mean, it has to be a last resort, but you have to still be diligent while doing it. And one of the things that I'll do usually, if I have to use your Wi-Fi, I'm going to go into the shop like I was in this shop and ask, what's your Wi-Fi access point name? You will feel or consider or guess that it will be Costa, which rogues also do. Rogues will masquerade. This happens mostly when you travel abroad. They will masquerade as a Costa, as a Starbucks, public Wi-Fi. That's the name. And when you see it, you think it's legit, and you connect, and voila, they're really messing with your device. But I went into the shop because when I did a search, I found the CloudTrax and the CloudTrax Secure access points available. Because that could be a rogue, I had to ask. And it was only when I got confirmation from the shop owner or the shop staff that I chose CloudTrax. In fact, she clicked it and I allowed her to do that. Okay? So be wary. You've got to ask the shop owner or wherever it is you're visiting. If you're, the last resort, have to use public Wi-Fi, you must find out the name, because you have rogues masquerading as, like I mentioned, Costa or Starbucks and things like that. Okay? That was rather long. Okay? So I think that was useful. Forgive me for stretching. But back to the digital detox narrative that we're sharing tonight. Your home doesn't have to be another noisy scroll zone. You have the power to reset the rhythm. Start small and start now. Please don't forget to like, comment, engage with me, and share this video with another family who needs a reset. Okay? This has been Family Cyber Tips Daily, where tech meets trust at home. I've been your host, Lawrence Edem. Until tomorrow at 6 p.m. God bless and goodbye.
With cyber tips, every click we take, be wise. See through all their clicks.